everybody. It's me, Sandy. Thanks to anybody who's joining or who's gonna join. I hope y'all can hear me. We on the road. Been driving all day from Rocky Mount to West Virginia to Charlotte, back to now on the way to Rocky Mount. So, we starting this 30-day challenge of 30 ways to live blessed, and today is day 1. Yesterday, me and my fiance, that's the driver over there, say hey. So if y'all see me like scared because I'm like the worst passenger in the world, I'm sure. I got brakes over here on the passenger side, but that's why, because he driving and we on our way to Rocky Mount. But anyway, last night we went over, prayed over it and went over some things about what the 30-day challenge was gonna be on 30 ways to live blessed. And I'm telling y'all now, it's definitely gonna be a challenge. He asked me yesterday what day did I think would be the most challenging for me, and I said I think it's gonna be just about every day, because ain't no telling if I'm gonna feel like doing those things on the day that day comes up, But I think some of the stuff was sound fun, and some of it is kind of like just really some things just to change your mindset and things like that. Just really ways to live blessed. So today is day 1. So it's day 1 of the rest of your life. That's what it is. Today is the topic for today is praying. And why not start off with praying? Like, you should start off your day with prayer. And excuse me. You might ask, like, what does that look like? What does it look like to pray? How do you pray? Some people may not know how to pray or whatnot. But to me, I think your prayer is a conversation with God. And that's what I tell my kids. That's what I tell my 5-year-old, when he asks, like, what should I say? And I say, just talk how you would talk to me, There are ways, traditionally speaking, how you should pray. Like, you should first acknowledge who you speak it to. Like, you might say, dear God or whoever, however you want to address them. And then you give thanks. Like, thank you for this day. Thank you for this. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for, keeping us safe throughout the night. Thank you for just being who you are. And then you ask for forgiveness. Forgiveness for even the things that you don't even remember. Hey, Kim, thanks for joining. So, like I said, it's all about prayer today. So, after you acknowledge, you give thanks, you ask for forgiveness, and then you ask for whatever it is that you're asking for. Like, and it can be whatever, like you talking to them like you would talk to your friend. Like, somebody, your confidant, like somebody that you would seriously give your, all your worries or your cares to, that you can trust with it. So, some things to pray about. Like, you pray about everything, big things, small things, whatever it crosses your mind, just, give it to God, pray about it. It ain't nothing too big or nothing too small to pray about. So, just praying. And when do you pray? You pray all the time. Like, the Bible even say, pray without ceasing. So we praying all the time. And that sometimes can seem like it's a hard thing, but how I look at it is, I look at it like I pray constantly, because I'm not talking to myself in my head, or I'm not having these conversations, it ain't 20 people in my mind, so I ain't talking to nobody else. I ain't crazy. Like, but
watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
But, you can take that time, like, say, for instance, I was just thinking, like, how, you might have prayed for something and you might be asking God to take you to a certain place or move some mountains for you or whatever, and then you say, he like tell you what direction to go in, and it seemed crazy or whatever to you or whatever, but then you do it, then what do? Like, that would be your prayer in there. Like, when you get that frustration, like I can say this past week has been super frustrating, and me, the way that I've been talking to God seriously lately has been like, okay, God, like, you said you're gonna make this happen. You told us to do this.
Police report
so
ahead.
I'ma seriously need you to go ahead and work this out. Like, I'm gonna need you to show me the sign. And like, if you looked at the video yesterday, like I said, you know, I'm silly. I'm probably the goofiest person ever. But I sit there and I reason with God. Like, okay, hold on. Like, okay, if you really want me to do this, then you got to show me something specific. You know, like I joked yesterday and said, you got to show me 2 camels walking across my living room floor into the kitchen and they start cooking dinner or something. And then I believe that it's you or whatever. Now, that might be to the extreme. But y'all get my point. Like, seriously, when you praying, you asking for specific stuff. Like, okay, if you really want me to do this, then make it clear, make it direct, make it easy, you know, things like that. So, you know, that is really what today is about. And like I said, I just want to encourage everybody to go ahead and just, you know, pray. And if you feel like, you know, you need some extra prayer, I would suggest, you know, leave your prayer request here. We will pray for you. We will pray with you. Send it to me in my inbox or whatever. You know, reach out to me however you feel, and we will start this thing. So I also want to let you know that usually I might do these videos maybe sometime around here about 3 o'clock or something like that, whichever one is easy to me. But the day-to-day thing, even though it's a 30-day challenge,
Police reported ahead.
I will say that each one is 24 hours. So don't make it like, okay, today is Monday, so it's going to be over at midnight. No, you can continue on, you know, in the morning. And then when you look at the next video or whatever, then go ahead to the next day, next challenge. So it's kind of like you're doing it at your own pace. And so ain't no stress, ain't no pressure or nothing like that. Just hang in there, because I think it's going to be fun. And it's going to be, I really believe that it's going to be worth it, you know. So that's really all I have for today. And like I said, be encouraged. Thank y'all for joining me in this, because I know it's going to be a stretch even for me. And I hope that it stretches you into new lengths, higher heights, and just different ways to live blessed. Like really living a blessed life, even though if the things around you don't look like you think they should or whatever.
Shoulder ahead.
And I don't know if y'all can hear my GPS talking, but it's weird. It's telling us the stuff on the sideway or whatever. But I'm praying all these traveling mercies for everybody on here. We ain't about to get into no accidents or nothing. Everything about to be good. But I just hope and pray that y'all stick to it and go in with it with me, and, you know, join in on this journey and continue to live blessed. That's all I do. So I look forward to hearing your praise reports and everything, and even your prayer requests. So we just gonna get it in and we gonna do it together. So I'll talk to y'all later. Live blessed. Love, peace, and hair grease.